I've got a little philosophical problem here. So let me tell you how it goes. So say you get teleported to another universe, right? You have no idea what's going on, you're very confused, and you run into an alien in this universe and they come up to you, they say, you know, our universe is filled with squares. That's kind of what we're all about over here. And we've got squares of all kinds of widths. And I actually picked out a square for you as a gift, and I can tell you that the width of the square is somewhere between 5 and 7, and it could be any rational number between 5 and 7, or any real number between 5 and 7, it doesn't really matter. It could even be discrete, but we'll ignore that for now. And in fact, by the way, I'm telling you the width of the square because I know you humans like to think in terms of width. I'm not telling you anything about how us aliens like to think about our squares. And you say, well, could I ask you some questions about this square you gave me as a gift? And they say, of course. And you say, well, hold on. Let me first set up a prior probability distribution for what this width of this square that you're giving to me. And you say, well, I don't know anything about the square, so I'll just go with a flat prior distribution, like so, for the width. But wait a minute, there's a serious problem, and you claim that you're doing this like because you're unbiased, but there's a serious problem with that, because actually, why not instead you say, well, the area has to be between 25 and 49 for the area. Well, I don't know anything about the area of the square. You don't know anything, so why not instead have a flat prior distribution with respect to what the area is, because you don't know anything about area. In fact, over here, what you're really saying is that I believe being near a smaller area is more probable than being near a larger area. And not just that, but in a very particular kind of way. And over here, you're saying, well, I believe being near a larger width is more probable than being near a smaller width. Again, in a very particular kind of way. So the question is there any way to come up with a truly, sort of, like, what prior should you go with in this situation? And I'll show you what I would go with. Well, I would probably go with the flat one just as a gut feeling, but knowing that that's very arbitrary. But maybe it would be more fun, because width starts with W, I could instead go with a W prior. And I think that would actually probably be just as good, really. So here's my question. What do you think about this? Do you think there's an answer? Do you think there's no answer? Do you think something about the question is, worded wrong or something? I would really be interested to hear what you think. And yeah, I don't think there is a good answer to this question. I think that's just the nature of being a finite being that doesn't know what's going on, ultimately, is that you just don't know. So thanks for watching, and